In today's tutorial, I am going to show you exactly how to draw lines in Inkscape using several different methods, ranging from perfectly straight lines to freehand sketches. Whether you are a graphic designer, a hobbyist, or just getting started with vector illustration, mastering the line tools is the fundamental first step to creating any high-quality project. We will cover straight lines, constrained angles, freehand paths, and how to professionally style your lines with arrows and dashes. If this video helps you out with your design workflow, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more Inkscape tips and tricks. Alright, let's get started. Before we actually draw anything, we need to set up our workspace for success. First, open the Fill and Stroke panel by pressing Ctrl-Shift-F on your keyboard. This panel is where all the magic happens regarding line thickness and color. You will see it appear on the right side of your screen. Next, look for the snapping toggle, which you can activate by pressing the % key. Snapping is absolutely essential if you want your lines to connect perfectly to other objects or corners on your canvas without leaving tiny gaps. Now that we are set up, let's move into drawing straight lines. To do this, select the Bezier tool from the left toolbar or simply press B on your keyboard. This tool is the industry standard for precision work. To draw a line, click once on the canvas to set your starting point. Move your mouse to where you want the line to end. If you need a perfectly horizontal or vertical line, hold down the Control key while moving your mouse. This constrains the line to 15-degree increments, making it easy to get that perfect 90-degree angle. Once you are happy with the placement, double-click or press Enter to finish the line. If you prefer a more natural, organic feel, we can use the freehand method. Select the Pencil tool from the toolbar or press P. With this tool, you simply click and drag your mouse to draw a continuous path, much like you would with a real den. If your lines look a bit shaky, look at the top tool controls bar and find the smoothing value. Increasing this number will reduce the amount of nodes and automatically round out your movements for a cleaner look. Once your lines are on the canvas, you will likely want to change how they look. Head back to that Fill and Stroke panel we opened earlier and click on the Stroke Style tab. Here you can change the width to make your line thicker or thinner. If you need a specialized look, you can use the Dashes drop-down menu to select a dashed or dotted pattern. Furthermore, the markers drop-downs allow you to add professional touches like arrows or dots to the start, middle, or end of your line, which is perfect for diagrams. There are a few pro tips you should know to truly master Inkscape. First is the difference between a stroke and a path. Right now your line is a stroke. If you want to treat it like a solid shape, for example to cut it out of another object using the Path Difference command, you must convert it by going to Path and selecting Stroke to Path, or use the shortcut Ctrl-Alt-C. Additionally, if you have two separate lines you want to join together into one single object, select both lines and press Ctrl-K to combine them. Then switch to the Node tool by pressing N. Drag the end nodes together so they overlap and click the Join Selected Nodes button at the top. Understanding these shortcuts like B for Bezier, P for Pencil, and Ctrl-Shift-F for the stroke panel will make you a much faster designer. And that is it. You have successfully learned how to draw and customize lines in Inkscape like a pro. If this video helped you, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next tutorial.